Thanks for tuning in to 25 Sports. I'm Niyah Gonzalez. We begin with Baylor Bears guard James Akinjo. He's taking his basketball career to the next level, stepping into the NBA draft process. He'll be joining 44 other players in the 2022 NBA G League Elite Camp later on this month. And that means he gets a chance to show off his skills in front of NBA and G League scouts. But the goal here is to be invited to the draft combine coming up in June. But as of now, Akinjo is projected to be drafted in the late second round or potentially go undrafted. And for former Lady Bears Nalissa Smith and Quinn Egbo, both drafted to the Indiana Fever, they are having no issues transitioning from college to the WNBA. Egbo and Smith earning themselves some playing time, Smith averaging about 25 minutes a game, and she is making most of those minutes. In Sunday's game, Smith was the third leading scorer for 13 points behind Destiny Henderson and Kelsey Mitchell. Right now, the Fever is 0-2 in the regular season. They'll get a chance at a home win against the Minnesota Lynx tonight at 6. And the Dallas Wings had a strong preseason start, winning both games. They are 0-1 in conference play, losing to the Atlanta Dream in the season opener on Saturday. But let me tell you, the Dream, they came to play. They were fast, they were physical, dominating on defense, and they were just hitting all of their shots. The first half wasn't looking that great for the Wings, trailing behind by double digits. They were really just left playing catch up. Now, I don't know what exactly happened in the locker room at halftime, but the Wings turned things up in the third quarter, making it a 2-point game. There you see Dream's Niyah Gonzalez driving into the lane. She grabs her own rebound, puts it up for 2. Atlanta just killing it on the offensive boards. But in the end, the Dream came out with a 66-59 win. And you know what? I've got to say, for shooting 17 for 70 from the field, that's really not a bad loss. The Wings were able to close that gap a bit. But yes, a loss is still a loss. The Wings have another shot at a win on the road in Washington, playing the Mystics Friday night at 6 p.m. The Dallas Mavs get the win against the Suns in Game 4 of the second round series. Suns' Chris Paul was in foul trouble early on in the game, and the Mavs really took advantage of that, leaving Devin Booker as the Suns' really only hope. He hits a three-pointer there to cut the lead in the fourth. 89-81 Mavs there. Chris Paul picking up his 6th foul, and I know he is just frustrated. He's benched for the rest of the game. The Suns trying to fight back, but the Mavs would not let their foot off the gas. Doncic doing what he does best, posting up with the scoop shot off the spin. And let's say that again. It is an amazing shot to close out that game. The fans going wild, his teammates going wild. You see them there, 101-111 Mavs. The series now tied at 2-2. The Mavs meet the Suns on the road in Phoenix on Tuesday. Tip-off is set for 9 p.m. Well, you see him there, a very heated Chris Paul yelling at fans in the stands. According to the Mavs, his wife and mother were involved in some sort of altercation after that Game 4 loss. In a statement, the Mavs said unruly fans attempted to give them unwanted hugs. It was also reported that Paul's wife was pushed by a fan. Well, here's a tweet from Paul after that game saying, "Want to find players for saying stuff to the fans, but fans can put their hands on our families? F that." Sure, he's angry, and I get that. The Mavs did confirm the fans you see being escorted out right there are banned from the American Airlines Arena until 2023. And lastly, in 25 Sports, the GOAT, Tom Brady, announced his retirement back in February. But no, that didn't last long. He ended up unretiring less than 6 weeks later. And hey, I get it. He wasn't ready for life without football. But it seems like he's still thinking about retirement. Well, here's the deal. Fox Sports announcing the 7-time Super Bowl champ will join the network as a football analyst, and actually when he does retire. But as far as we know, Brady hasn't changed his mind again. He's still planning to play his 23rd season with the Tampa Bay Bucks. But when that time does come to hang it up, you know what I'd say? He knows a thing or two about football, and he'll no doubt make a great NFL analyst. Well, that'll do it for your weekly sports news. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.